Well, hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of
Borderline Texas Trash.
with your host, Stephen Booth, or Uncle Boo, and the co-host.
Ash Handy.
I just want to drop a F-bomb right here. My niece is fucking amazing. You hear that song that just came on? I bought it a long time ago just for our podcast, and I was trying to find a way to use it.
We
I
love
finally found a
banjos.
way to use it, and then I wanted to learn how to edit and cut shit. And yeah, she got that razor, cut that motherfucker, edited it, got it shorter, did the intro and outro to it. So everybody give her a big old round. That was awesome sauce. And it took us a little bit going today because we cut a trailer.
He's
too.
paying me in pizza and quiet, so
Yes. But
Good enough
we'll
for
get
me.
the emails and shit out of the way. We haven't got any. I'd appreciate some. but hey.
unfortunately.
Hey, and I noticed Poland loves us. Of course, Australia still loves us. But Poland, I think we got like
Australia.
a couple Poland downloads.
Cool.
And
Shout
the
out Poland.
States are still good. Loving you guys. And our email is always the same. Borderline Texas Trash at Yahoo.com. And then Insangram. And the Twatter.
Instagram and the
So.
Twitter. And Facebook, please. Facebook
Yes.
is new and it is growing.
And it's amazing.
Just go check it out and like the page. You don't even have to tell your friends. I know you're probably embarrassed.
I know, but it's a secret show that,
It's like eating a bag of chips in church. Everybody looks down upon you, but deep down
Yes.
inside, they all want some.
exactly, they all want a piece of this podcast. 'Cause it's how they feel, and that's just what they really want to do, but they don't have the jewels to do it. We just have a lot of, it's not like we have spare time. We just have to make time, but it helps us with a lot of shit like our depression and stuff, so.
Yeah. So I hope we're helping you guys.
Well, today we're going to cover first off, we're going to cover, since this is the 13th episode, we're going to cover Friday the 13th stuff. I mean, not necessarily Friday the 13th stuff, just the number 13 in general.
Yeah, it's going to be a spooptastic episode. As you know, we are both
That's-
super into the
look.
paranormal.
We're both wearing black.
Yeah,
Hey.
we both wore the
We
same
got
shirt.
I don't know how. I didn't get the email, and she didn't send me one. But we both are wearing Under Armour shirts that match black.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
But we're super into the paranormal, so we thought,
Yes.
since I'm itching, because Steven knows that I'm like so ready to just move on to the paranormal stuff, but we're still going to cover crime for a little bit longer and just kind of
Crime.
take turns in between, because September and October, that's all I'm going to talk about is spooky
Oh,
shit.
God, yes.
So we have a lot to cover on that. But we're going to get a little spooky today and just talk about the number 13 in general, since we are excited to say that this is our 13th episode.
Yes, guys, I love it. And I'm glad y'all are still listening to us, and we're getting more listens and downloads, and we're just getting
I'm just
more,
proud of us that we've put together one of these 13
Yes.
times.
you
The
know.
biggest thing with depression is you start projects and you never finish them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you have interests, but you lose
Yeah.
them. And whenever you're parents and you have a million things to
Oh,
do,
God, and
you
you're-
know, it's
yeah.
even harder. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, all you single moms and dads out there.
Yes, it's difficult. So we're
Open
just,
heart.
this is like a self
Yeah,
goal
it's
that we have
self-meditating,
reached.
Yes. We're going to keep doing it. You know, it's like I tell her and my daughter Lexi, I'm like, just think, though, we're going to do an episode a week. That's 52 episodes a year.
And that's something that I can at least say I did for myself.
Yes, and we're
So-
going to keep doing it. I don't care if we're still doing this in 10 years and I ain't still making a dime. I don't care because I really like doing it.
I do have to say that I appreciate the jump in streaming that we've had.
Oh, Lord. Cha-ching,
And-
yes.
The amount of people, which of course it's people that know me personally, so they know that, like, hey, I might want to listen. But this is for anybody who's maybe listening for the first time. I had a lot of people, all different kinds of people, texting me, telling me, you know, like, wow, this really made me laugh really hard today. Like, it was a good plug-in, you know, blah blah blah. That was
Yeah.
our goal. So I just wanted to.
Yeah, that's our main reason
If you're
we did it.
listening, you know who you are. Thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate all the support.
Glad we make you laugh.
Mwah.
Just wait till you see us in person.
But yeah, let's get spooky
Yes.
because
Oh,
I'm super
speaking-
excited.
Speaking
for,
of spooky, by the time y'all hear this, I think it already be here. But I think Shark Week's around the corner, guys. Just giving everybody a heads up out there.
and it's 2020, so it's probably going to be the worst Shark Week of all time.
Yes, it's gonna be
Because
sharks with the coronavirus.
The common mistake that most
and it's
people
gonna
make,
have Shark Lives Matter.
the most common mistake that people make is they think that whenever it's Shark Week, all the sharks are on TV, so like they're busy.
Yeah.
But no, they're still in the ocean waiting to eat you.
Yes. Dun dun. Yeah.
Actually, the funny thing about that is Lily makes fun of me for this. you can ask Steven. I've been watching like gory horror movies since I was a
Oh,
baby.
God, yeah.
Shit doesn't bother me. I cannot do deep sea like shark
Shit, I don't
movies.
know why. It scares her.
I can't do it at all. Like Lily tried
It's-
to get me to watch The Meg with her and laughed her ass off because I was like, I can't. I
No,
can't do it.
you thinking, and then Shark Week. I mean, she don't like Shark Week,
No,
and then
I don't watch it at all.
Sharknado even scares her.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you're like, I don't know about that one. That one makes me just want to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson, he loves them fuckers.
Mm.
He's watched every damn one of them probably.
I like the
10
Godzilla
times.
movies. I like the newest one
Yeah, they're pretty good.
where he was like a good guy. He was
Yeah.
the protector.
I will protect the city instead of destroy
Yeah.
it. So you want to go first there, Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, I can because
Oh, I can listen to it. I can
Well,
because
no, his is more exciting. Mine's just going to be like a bunch of random facts because I did not. I mean, I knew that everybody thought that 13 was like an
Oh,
unlucky
man.
number, but
a lot of bad stuff's happened on Friday on the 13th.
yeah,
Did
this
you
is
know that's when the French sent out the rule to get all the Templars?
that's on my list.
Yes,
That's what I'm
it's
talking about. I
crazy. I
never
mean,
knew all this shit.
Yeah, I was looking that stuff up the other night when I was looking up this, but I knew
Yeah.
he was covering it, so I didn't say anything. But I just did. So I snuck
So
that in there.
like, I really couldn't. My main goal was to try to find like if there was like the start of the 13 thing, because beknownst to what
Yeah,
we
'cause I
thought
always wondered
pre-hand,
how it started
Yeah.
and why it was such a.
Friday the 13th just upped it, but it was 13 in general was already a number that people are like really freaked out about. It's I don't know, it's crazy, and it dates back to like Bible times. There's a few Bible facts in here for any of you Christians out here listening, which you probably already knew, but I did not. But yeah, in general, so could not really find an origin, so I just added together as many like random facts as I could. And again, I get a lot of these off the internet, so like some of these I'm gonna say that I think that they're bullshit or that they're stupid, just because that's what I'm here for. We investigate this stuff and then we tell y'all what we think about it.
That's our job.
And there's no number that's gonna scare
That's
me.
right. Only thing that's gonna scare me is
We celebrate Friday the 13th.
yeah. We usually have a party and stuff, and
Yeah.
we only invite 13 people.
No.
We have 13 different drinks. 13 everything's 13. We even when we hit the lotto, we're gonna make a house for that occasion. It's gonna be 13 windows, 13 doors, 13 toilets, 13 rooms.
We're like obsessed with 13.
Yes. So, just think every year the 13. That's what we do. We could have a contest, and when we get bigger, have a contest and have the 13. Do it on Friday the 13th every year, and have a big dinner and only invite 13 guests, and that'll have a win a contest.
That would be fun. Would y'all
Yes.
come to that if we had something
That
like
would
that?
be cool. Have
Come to
like
White
a Friday,
Trashville on a Friday
yes.
the 13th.
Yes.
I might even, bring a tattoo artist out. Give
Bring a
$13
tattoo out.
tattoos.
13, man. We got 13 stuck on everywhere, man.
That's
We
a
have-
big deal too, and I'm sad to say that we both have tattoos. I have more than
Yeah.
Steven, but I've never actually been able to get a Friday the 13th tattoo, and I would like to, like a
But
tattoo
what
on
would you
Friday
get?
the 13th.
Like Friday the 13th or Jason or what?
No, I mean like they usually have like a flash sheet, and it's just like it's like how I put the little tattoos all over me.
Oh yeah.
It's tattoos about this big, and it's like a cat or a moon, and it just has like 13 in it. But they're only $13. That's why they're only this big. But I would like to get one, just
Well,
because Friday the 13th.
$13.
So, and actually, according to the Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute in Asheville, North Carolina, more than 80% of high-rise buildings in the U.S. do not have a 13th floor. The vast majority of hotels, hospitals, and airports. Damn it! I'm not gonna.
Airports.
I'm gonna.
The airports over here. I'm talking like in Peebles
I'm
from
gonna-
the Queens.
I'm gonna do this again. Hospitals and airports avoid using the number for rooms and gates as well.
Oh Lord.
That was one that I thought was, I don't know, like I heard older people say it, but I didn't know that was actually legit.
Yeah.
But come to think of it, yeah, there wasn't,
Yeah.
they skip it.
Huh.
Just straight up, just skip that shit.
Wow. See, and I did notice that, and when I was doing construction in Austin as a young lad, when we would do certain buildings and have to go up, stair. I mean, there'd be like, I'm like, where's the 13th floor?
Yeah.
There ain't one. I'm like, what?
That's how it happened to me. We were in a hospital and it just
Yeah.
went 12, 14, and I was like, where's the 13th floor? And they were like, we don't have a 13th
I know. They
floor.
looked at me like, boy, you stupid.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's a fucking 13.
yeah, big
It
deal.
only has power because
That's
people
another
give
thing.
it power.
I will make a hotel just 13 floors. Ugh. And whoever rents the 13th.
And the 13th floor is going to be fucking popping.
Yes, and it's
Just
going to. And
spooky shit all
whoever's
year.
got the balls to stay on the 13th floor gets it for half price.
Yeah. And there's spooky stuff in there.
Or you could buy a VIP package and just have fun up there all weekend.
That's where we send hookers up to
13
your
way-
room that are dressed
yes.
like vampires and witches.
Yes, and it'll be 13 ways of pleasure.
Oh, God. So basically, we're going to open a whorehouse.
And call it pleasure.
No, I would make it like From Dusk Till Dawn. Like
Oh,
where they turn into
yes.
monsters midway and just fucking
But I
eat
would really
you.
get some vampires because I'd get people in there I didn't like. And I had real vampires in there. I'd be like, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, I remember you remember that time I did? Yeah, I remember that, but we're friends now. Don't worry about that. Hey, I want this titty bar. Come to it. And then about midnight, I'll be like, well, guys, I got to go. I got to get up with the kids tomorrow and shit. Y'all have fun, man. Drinks are on me.
Bye.
Okay, man. That'd be
That's
shitty,
great.
but I would love it.
Me too.
That sounds so fucking morbid. We're like, I'd love it. We really don't want to go around killing people, guys. We're just
JK.
joking.
As far as like the oldest history that I could find, Norse, like, folklore.
Oh, yeah.
The Norse region, Loki, I guess apparently, was uninvited to a dinner that he attended at a party in Valhalla, upsetting the 12 gods in attendance and offsetting the balance. So that's why they think that 13 is evil.
Wow.
In the Bible, supposedly.
So basically, he was just a fucking odd man
yeah,
out.
yeah. Like they
Wow,
had 12.
That's fucking
Yeah.
shitty.
Because in numerology, 13 is also considered unlucky because it interrupts the balance. So like people symbolize 12 as like a perfect harmony. It's just absolutely
Wow.
perfect.
Sorry, you're the weakest link.
Yeah,
You're
fuck
13.
you, 12. Asshole. So yeah, Loki did that, and then they say, like, pertaining back to the Bible stuff, that Judas was the 13th guest at the Last Supper, and he was the one who betrayed Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why they're like, oh, 13.
13.
They also, according to historians, Vincent Foster Hopper, one of the people who
Say
pushed
that 3 times fast.
13.
Vincent Foster Hopper. Vincent Foster Hopper.
Vincent Foster Hopper. Vincent Foster Hopper. Vincent Foster Hopper. Oh, I did it.
Well, you get the grand prize. You get
Nothing.
to bounce on Vincent Foster Hopper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This hostel, yeah. I love Charlie's Angels. If you've ever
Oh,
seen it, you
God.
should. He pushed 13 as being unlucky as well because 16th. He was a 16th century numerologist. No, oh my God. Give me a minute.
Okay. Maybe we should go over stuff before we get. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's live
No.
and we're fucked up. It's all right. What'd you do? Get lost? Lexi showed me a key. She highlights her shit
Well,
so she don't get lost. I get lost too. What are you doing making out with that over there? You're all like, ow. I forgot I was so close.
okay,
and
I'm
I
sorry.
turned around.
Back on track.
She's over here licking the mic, rubbing her nose on it.
Yeah, no, I read the wrong one.
Way to go.
That's why I was confused.
Way to go. You're not
So-
going to San Benito now.
They also. God damn it, Steven. That's not fair.
Sorry.
There were also 13 steps to the gallows.
Mm.
So that's to popular lore. I don't really know because I've never had to walk the gallows, but actually they varied wildly, but even the number was often brought up to 13. So like a park ranger at Fort Smith once said there's 13 steps, 12 up and 1 down. So they count the one that you take whenever you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
So once again, 12 is the perfect little number going up steps, 13.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, 13, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then the mass arrest and execution of the Knights of the Templar began on Friday the 13th as well.
Not to interrupt anything, this does have something to do with Friday the 13th, but I remember seeing this as a kid.
And thinking that was the hottest shit you've ever seen in your
and
entire
look how
life.
80s, like early 80s
I
that
love
says.
it though. everything now is just so out there. It doesn't leave much to the imagination.
Yeah, I was like, wow, boobies. Yeah, that's why I used to love them horror flicks back in the day because they would show something, you know.
I felt like it was just enough, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even the sluttiest girl in the movie, the one that, like, clearly died because she was so slutty.
Oh, God, yeah.
Was still not really, like, that bad.
So remember when you go camping, don't go run off in the woods doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody would get you.
It happens. It's true.
See? And we got the other kiddos playing.
There's also an old superstition that says if you have 13 letters in your name, you're bound to be cursed.
Holy shit.
Silly, yes,
Hey.
but
Let's look up our names.
I don't want to. I read that and I don't want to.
Where's the pen?
But listen to the people. I have it right here. Listen to the people who are on this list. So when you consider that a number of notorious murderers' names all contain 13 letters, Adolf Hitler, his baptism name was Adolphus Hitler, so that's 13. Theodore Bundy, a.k.a. Ted Bundy, Albert DeSalvo, Charles Manson, and Jack the Ripper, and Jeffrey Dahmer all had 13 letters.
Whew. I'm 12.
Oh, God.
Now we're going to go by more.
Yeah, it goes by your original name. And Nicole would make it too many.
11 for Ashley. So.
We're not cursed.
Shush. Sorry, guys.
Seriously, stop.
Anyways.
We always have a child of some kind.
Yes,
That's
there's
our
always
fault.
dogs bugging us or kids. That's Reed. He thinks he's a badass.
Yeah, well, he's fixing to be a flat ass
Reed,
because I'm
shut
going
up.
to kick him.
You don't mind we're trying to do a fucking podcast over here. That's him back talking.
Little
Anyways.
psycho.
Psycho killer.
That was the most interesting one I found. As far as like the some of that stuff went. Shut up. There was another one that I found that kind of pissed me off.
That pissed you off?
Yeah, women menstruate roughly 13 times a year.
Do what?
Women menstruate around 13 times a year, basically saying that like, we're
Wow.
the devil.
Y'all are the devil.
No, we're not, and that's fucking bullshit. Because
There's only 12 months, so that means y'all cheat and do it an extra in 1 month.
I'm not going to explain periods on this
Cheater,
podcast,
cheater,
but I'm just saying
Pumpkin dinner.
it doesn't work the way that it's supposed to, like genuinely. So that's stupid. Another one said that a witch's coven used to have 13 members, but a coven's always been considered just a group of women. It didn't have to be a specific number. So I call bullshit on that one too.
It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, look, there's a young Kevin Bacon getting high, and Jason rams a machete right through his back into his heart.
Steven's enjoying beautiful pictures of Friday.
The 13th, the first
the
one.
movie. It's pretty cool. I even have some sports ones.
Oh, God.
So
Really?
yeah,
Go
but I'll
ahead.
need your input on these because I don't really know who some of these people are. But in general, like, it's really tough for business because a lot of people on Friday the 13th won't like go anywhere. One analyst claimed that around $1 billion a year is lost because people choose not to do
That's
business.
crazy.
On
People won't
Friday
even
the
get out of
13th.
their house and shop.
Yes, for real. Sometimes they'll even call
Wow.
into work. They won't schedule weddings, birthday parties, like anything important like
That's
that.
what I'll do right there, guys. For whoever wants to do it, I'll make a house with 13 everything.
Oh my God.
And
Here
like
we
a
go.
little wedding chapel on the side. It just has 13 everything. So you can get married on the 13th day at a 13th church. Bam, by 13th priest.
By 13 priests.
Yeah, I mean, why get married by one? We could all kind of synchronize and go, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here. And just go down the line and then come back and be like a little,
It would be beautiful.
yeah.
Stay tuned. So, Apparently, sports greats with jersey numbers 13 come up short. Dan Marino is a constant
Oh
fixture
God,
at
yes,
or near
Dan
the top of any
Marino.
best quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl.
Yes, he is. He's like one of the best
And his
quarterbacks
jersey number's
ever.
13.
I never thought about that.
Basketball star Steve Nash was
Yes.
a two-time NBA MVP
And
and is
he never won
considered
a
one of the all-time
championship.
great point guards.
Wow,
But his number 13 jersey never won a championship.
that's crazy. I didn't know that either.
Apparently, the Super Bowl 13 was a huge financial setback for sports bookies in the 1979 Super Bowl 13, called Black Sunday. It pitted the Dallas Cowboys, the defending champions, against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh,
But as money
yeah.
kept pouring in from Texas and Pennsylvania, the spread kept changing until settling precisely at the game's actual spread.
That's right, because the Cowboys.
So the losses were legendary.
Yeah, because the Cowboys, I think, were expected to win, and I think I'm not for sure because I was before. I mean, I was born.
Google
but I was
Black
a
Sunday
kid.
and see if anything comes up.
But I think I remember that as a kid because the Cowboys would have they would have won the Super Bowl, but a tight end was opening the end zone and he dropped the ball. And the,
Oh,
and the,
shit.
And the Steelers won it.
You know that guy probably just. Can you imagine having to be that guy?
Black Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. What is that song that you two sang? Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Oh God, it's bringing up horror movies. This is stupid.
Bunch of whores.
Oh no, 1977?
1977
No, that's a movie. Well, what the fuck? I mean, what the hell?
was Slammiversary.
I guess put football after it, maybe. I want to get to the bottom of this. This is why we have him here.
Okay.
He's our Google man.
So, should I look up sports Black Sunday?
Just put in 1979 Super Bowl. Or Super Bowl 1979. 1979-5076.
Super duper. Here we go. 1979 Super Bowl was played in my toilet when I watched the fucking Cowboys go woo down the toilet, swirling out of control like the big turd nuggets they are.
Yeah, the Steelers won 35-31.
Yeah. Yep, I believe that's the game where that fucking guy dropped the ball. Where's the highlights of it? Let's see. Because I think I remember that.
Look at those outfits.
Oh, I know.
Look at their suits.
They're so cool.
One of them's wearing like a badass pink suit.
Come on, man. They got to pay bills and do commercials. But anyways, yeah, if y'all Cowboy fans remember, I think it is the game though that tight end dropped it, and everybody was so pissed.
Tight end.
Well, that motherfucker wasn't tight that game. We're gonna do another commercial.
What was that?
It sounded like he opened the door and shut it by himself.
That was fucking weird.
Did you get that too?
Is he still in here? God damn it. It's because we're doing 13.
Yes.
Just kidding. I don't believe in that
It's
shit.
all the 13 fault. Come on, what's going on? Oh, it's got the whole fucking 2 hours and 45 minutes of the game. Oh shit! God, look at that. Oh, stop.
Stop.
Yeah, look at that. Look how old that shit was back then.
I love it.
But I believe so. This is the game. I'm gonna fast forward it because I'm interested. Really? You can't do it.
Well,
like
while
on
you're
YouTube.
doing that, the other one that I wanted to bring up that I think I've heard about this before. I just wasn't completely sure. The British Navy Commission thought that Friday the 13th was bullshit, so they dispelled the superstition by surrounding this day and commissioning a ship called the HMS Friday, drove by Captain James Friday, to set sail on Friday the 13th, and it was it was
Friday.
never seen again after it left. Like they never
What?
found it ever.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is. No. Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry. I got excited for nothing, guys. I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
Psycho killer. I got a song stuck
Psycho
in my head.
killer.
And did you ever look into that 13 Club I was telling you about the other night too?
No, I did not. I
Oh.
mean, I didn't specifically look for it, and it never came up
Oh,
on
okay.
my list. 13 turns make a traditional hangman's noose.
13 turns.
Anything less would not complete the execution.
I'm sorry, it reminds me of a commercial. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Isn't that crazy, though?
That is. That's pretty nutty.
Airplanes have no 13th seat, and airports skip the 13th gate. As I said earlier, hospitals and hotels are about the same. Or they regularly, especially, have no room 13.
Well,
Look at all them pads.
I know they don't wear that many pads now. Their shoulder pads are like super duper high.
Well, I just meant like it's like the dude was laying on the ground trying to videotape all their dicks as they walked by.
Well, they kind of like to do that. Back
Pads,
in the day.
a.k.a. dicks.
Look at this. Yeah, that's Terry fucking Bradshaw right there. Did you know that dude from Duck Dynasty started before him when they was in college?
The dude from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, the dad.
He was on the football team?
Yeah.
What?
Mississippi State or something like
Was
that.
he really?
Yeah. And look, there's Terry Bradshaw fumbling the ball.
I'm fumbling the ball.
Well, what you got, girl?
Italians omit the number 13 in their lottery, in their national lottery.
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
I didn't know that.
Oh, this was the club that I was going to tell you that I did find when talking about the one that you were talking about. In France, they have a club that's the opposite.
I'm sorry. When you said that, it made me think about that song when I was a kid. There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance.
There's a hole in the wall. You can pay to see it all. I don't remember how it goes.
Something like that. Oh, my God. Anyways.
You're good. But no, so like, you know, the 13, like you said, there was a 13...
club?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
they like the number 13. Well, there was a there was a socialite group in France known as the Quarterzians, or also known as 14ers. So they made themselves available as 14th guests to keep a dinner party from having an unlucky fate. So like it was a club that, like, okay, let's say that you're having a party and there's only going to be able to be 13 people there. You literally call up these people you maybe have never even met one of the guys in the club, and it's like, hey, 14ers, I need you here tonight. We have an unlucky dinner party table. And they'd be like, okay.
That's messed up.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock was haunted by the number 13, which is why he incorporated it in some way in many of his movies. He would have turned 100 on April 13th, 1999, which happened to be a Friday.
Wow.
I don't know why that was in there, but
That's crazy. But no, there's this one club,
I kind of
though,
sucked today. That's all I could find. So.
like from up north, there was like, the guy specifically had a specific house, and it was like, there was 13 guests, 13 everything at this dinner. Is this some club? I don't know if it still goes on, but you had to be like a rich, like powerful dude to be in that club. But
well, that sucks.
Yeah, I want to be in it, but I'm a broke dick.
Everybody's
That's not
always
fair.
like, "Oh, money isn't your opportunity in the world. Like, you can get there by hard work." But,
yeah, hard work and a few $1,000s.
yeah, I was about to say I would be a lot further than life right now if I'd come from a wealthy family.
Yeah, it would have helped. But I'm doing Friday the 13th, the Jason stuff. You know, Crystal Lake. You know, I used to hate that fucking movie because my Uncle Winford would let us all go up there, my mom's brother, and let us go up to the PK Lake at his cabin and say, just clean your mess up when you're done. Well, we didn't tear nothing up. And I said, we probably went there 3 times a year. I hated going out there, though, because at night I had to take the trash outside, and that's all I'd fucking hear. And it was just like in the scary movie. There was the porch light, and stop it! There was the porch light, and then there was a light by the trash can, and it was dark as shit. Oh, I hated it. So I'd run over there and throw it, and then I would have to get up early enough in the morning to beat Mom and Dad up because the coons and the critters would get it.
Sorry, I was texting Lexi to tell her to put my
That's
fucking
fine.
dogs outside. It's mine.
Yeah. But anyways, the movie started, y'all know, back in what, I think 1980. That's when the first one came out.
How many of them were there actually?
Oh, I didn't do the research on that to see how many. I know there was. Well, heck, I'll look real quick. I know there was at least 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah, there was at least 8 of them, I believe. Yeah, there's like a whole empire of it, man. I mean, they started from that first one and bam. Trying to find one of these sites where they have like all of them. Kind of give you an idea of how much. And they did a remake, and that's the remake of 2009. I'm not for sure, but I know there's got to be at least 8 to 10. Because in one of them, he's in outer fucking space. Remember that stupid shit?
I never watched it, but I know what you're talking
He got
about.
fucking frozen or something. But the very, very last one, oh, here we go. There's 1,
Oh my
2,
God.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's 12.
12. No, there's another row, I think. Oh, no.
Oh, it's just a skirt. But yeah, the last one,
Literally.
remember the last one was him and Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yeah, it was Jason versus Freddy.
Yeah, that was kind of
I never watched it. Was
kind
it
of
stupid?
retarded. But started. You never watched it?
Not Jason versus Freddy.
It was it was alright, I guess. I
Only
wouldn't-
ones that I stayed true to and consistent with were all the Chucky movies.
See, I
Because
stayed.
even when they
I
sucked,
stayed true to about number 4 on the Jason shit. Then after that, when I got older, I realized how dumb it was. But when I was a kid, oh my god, especially 1, 2,
that's how I felt about Child's Play.
and
The original Child's Play.
1, 2, and I think 3
Freddy's coming for
or
you.
2. There's a
3,
barn in it.
4,
And I
then
used to have a
walk in
friend
the
that had a
door.
barn just like in the fucking movie. I used to hate that son of a bitch. And then Freddy, I hated
Who
him
knew
too.
it's gonna get me?
And see, out of all of them, Freddy scared me the most growing up as a kid because he was in your fucking nightmares.
Yeah, I do have to agree with that one.
Yeah.
It's psychological.
Jason only
like,
scared me in the woods, but Freddy, man, motherfucker get in your head. But did you know that Friday the 13th was inspired by true events?
I tried to find it, but I listened to them a lot. I think Morbid may have covered it. You said it was at Camp
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Nakawaki or something. It's a
it
Boy
wasn't-
Scout camp,
Yeah,
right?
but the original murders didn't happen at the lake. I mean, at this lake, they happened somewhere else, and I guess they found this lake. Well, they found it because it's a Crystal Lake where they filmed the movie is a Boy Scout camp, so they could rent it at certain times of the year when there would be no kids there and have full run of the place. So that's what they did, and
Sorry, I'm trying to find it too.
what was I saying? Anyways, they filmed it there because it was a Boy Scout camp and they could shut it down and all that. Well, but there was some actual murders that the writer found, and I can't remember where he said, but it's at a different lake. But on Sunday, June 5th, 1960, 4 teenagers were camping on this lake, and there was from 4 to 6 a.m. a person murdered all of the campers but one, and they never found a suspect. They even thought that one that survived done it, but she didn't do it or anything. They never found the people who did it, and that's what inspired Jason, the guy that wrote Jason, there, because he went with the story. If you remember, there was at Crystal
So the
Lake.
writer of the original Friday the 13th, this is the story that made him go.
Yeah. Because remember on Friday the 13th, the first one, the story went and it was a regular old camp, and Jason's mom went to work in the kitchen and brought Jason along, and of course they bully him and all that, and throw him in the lake and
Lake
go,
Bodom
"Ha."
in Finland.
Huh?
Lake Bodom in Finland. The story you just told.
Oh yeah,
It's real.
yeah, it's real, and that's what the story got. That's what the guy got it from. But and then they found the lake and all that. Like I said, where was I?
You were talking about how Jason was the camp cafeteria's kid
Oh yeah, he
in the
was,
movie for people
yeah.
who have never seen this,
Yeah,
because
he
there are
was-
some
yeah.
youngins that listen that probably
Oh
haven't.
yeah. Well, the mom got a job there as a cook or something. Of course, the kid got bullied because he was the special needs kid. They threw him in the lake
So
thinking he could
shitty.
swim, and he drowned because the counselors were making out and not paying attention.
I'm not laughing at that.
So, but in the movie, if you remember the first one, that's what his mom always said. Because you teenagers weren't doing your jobs, you was out making out while my boy was drowning.
That's really sad.
Yeah. But that's
But
why his
totally
face is all
80s.
fucked up.
Totally 80s.
Oh yeah, it's a totally 80s good click. But
So sad.
that really, they said that right there really boosted Friday the 13th for people not to really do shit. They said with them making this movie and the series like they did, it really freaking helped the lure of Friday the 13th of being bad. And it's like, that's crazy. But that's crazy how it was inspired by a real movie. But the original lake, Crystal Lake, where it was filmed, is like she said, it's called Camp Nagabagabagawagi. It's a Boy Scout camp, and there's some mysteries behind that lake. They say it's like 75 feet deep.
Yeah, that's shit that nightmares are made of. You know how many
And-
dead bodies are probably at the bottom?
Yeah, and
Don't like that.
There has been drownings where they couldn't find the bodies. Well, of course, it's 75 feet deep. You know that's hard to. That's deep for a lake.
Yeah, that's really, really deep.
Yeah, and then about a couple years ago, on Friday the 13th, because the movie was made there, and that's what boot. I mean, because even that lake, when they're closed down, they even do tours like once or twice a year. They'll do tours, and they'll show you the actual Jason movie,
Which
where
I
it
would
was filmed.
so go on. That would be
Well, what,
so fucking awesome.
Warner Brothers did a couple years ago, because they're the ones who made the movie. To celebrate the anniversary of the movie, they was giving out tickets at like a lotto drawing, and if they picked your name, you got to come up there and stay a weekend or a week or something. And of course, they feed you and all that stuff, but you do a script where Jason is like stalking you and killing you and your counselor friends.
Again,
That would be fucking
I would
amazing.
so do it.
Oh my god, I would scream like a little bitch. I'd be like, ah!
I know that there's probably like a liability issue with
Or
running, but I would,
I would
probably
get
just
set
run.
up, and I'd be the first one to go, because there'd be some girl with big boobs and be like, "You want to go in the woods and make out?" Uh-huh. I'll go
Yet I
make
would
out
like
with
to
you.
go.
I would go with you.
God.
And then we'll both die, and then Ashley would be like, "Goddamn titties got Uncle Boo
Yeah.
again."
I'll be like, God damn it, Steven. You and your
Leave her
titties.
all alone. You didn't even make it past the first phase of the fucking game. Sorry. But
I
that
just
would be
love it.
very awesome.
I love all spooky things.
Oh God, could you imagine being there? That'd be so cool.
I love Friday the 13th. Like, even some of the bars would do things, and I just never got the chance to go
Yeah,
out
seeing-
on a Friday the 13th like I
Yeah.
wanted to.
I wish
So
we
the next one that
celebrated
comes
one
up,
more.
we should have a fire. We should have a fire. I'm gonna
This girl is on fire.
fire.
Well, while she's looking all that up, let's go over some stupid news that's happened in the past couple days. Well, a drunk girl was filming herself drunk while driving, and the cops were using that video because it was on live YouTube when she was doing it, or some social media outlet. Yeah, this dumb bitch was videoing herself driving drunk going home, and she got arrested.
Whee!
And she got arrested and was like, "I ain't drunk," and then they found that, and yeah, they're using that against her. Okay.
Man, that sucks. We had a whole bunch at the beginning of the year, and by a whole bunch, I mean I think two.
Yeah. Well,
And
listen
that was
to
a
thi-
big deal.
Listen to this one. This jackass was just trying to kill a spider, and he burnt down a fucking gas station.
I can understand that.
Yeah, but he was using a lighter to do it.
Like a blowtorch lighter, like on
No,
Charlie's
he was-
Angels, where
he
it's like
was-
shoots gas out.
he
Because
was-
how the fuck do you light?
He was sitting there getting gas, and it was crawling.
Oh, he
yeah.
was like by the gas pump.
Yeah, because gas is very fumable. Very fumable.
No way.
Yes. And he, lit it, and
I had no idea.
yeah, over a damn
Flammable.
spider.
That's crazy. So watch out, folks, because gas. I'm gonna tell you an embarrassing story real quick, and I'm not going to mention any names. But you ever see someone drive off with the gas pump?
No,
still
I mean,
in
I've
there?
always seen it on YouTube, but I've never ever seen it in
Whenever I
person.
was like 15, hanging out with one of my friends, she got back in the truck after talking to me, and then we just drove off. Didn't even think about it, and the lady like at Walmart's like waving us down. Surprisingly, I don't know how we didn't manage to take it. We just popped it right off the thing and was driving off with the hose hanging, and it was still it was super embarrassing, and I wasn't even the one driving. But that happened in Mineral Wells
Wow.
at the somewhere.
At one of these fun old gas stations, well, here's why a lot of you drunk fucks don't need to be shooting fireworks.
Ooh, yeah.
A drunk man on the 4th of July decided to shoot fireworks off of his fucking head, and he died a couple days later. because of the injuries. Now think about that, guys. Fireworks on top of the head. Where are the when you light it? Where's all the sparkles gonna go?
Where's all the sparkles gonna
I mean,
go?
yeah, I mean, I'll put it point blank, and I'm like a little kid.
They're not sparkles.
If you put that on your head and light it, the sparkle is gonna come down and burn your hair, really bad. So not only that, if he was shooting like something that went, too, so he probably got pretty messed up.
No, well, for some reason, people don't care whenever you put fireworks and, well, I guess whenever you really put any kind of alcohol together with anything else, but I just don't get it. I've never seen an explosive and thought, like, man, I want to tape that to my hand or something. You know what I mean?
And fucking launch it. Yeah,
I
don't
never
get
even shot Roman candles at anybody.
that. Yeah, me neither.
I know that was a thing. Like, the
Yeah,
boys
we
would do
used
it to
do
each
that.
other.
We'd have fucking wars sometimes. Them things hurt. Yeah, well, that story reminds me of something your
Sorry.
brothers would do. A man wearing a T-shirt that said, "Who needs drugs?" No, seriously, I got drugs.
Did he really have drugs?
Yes, and the dumbass got arrested. At
I
a
do have to
fucking
say that-
store, the sheriff went in there. It was just a little store. I guess so. Yes, he was just going there getting something to drink or something. And he thought the shirt might have been a joke at first, but when he actually seen the guy trying to sell a woman drugs and thought he put the weed back in the crystal meth in his pocket,
The crystal meth.
and it fucking fell out, and the cops
Even
seen
better.
it, and he was like, "Oh no, yeah."
Even better.
Yeah, I could see Justin doing that.
I
going,
have to
Why am
say
I getting
that-
thrown in jail?
Yeah, I have to say that it's a brave move just because he probably thought that, oh, well, no one's going to think that a dumbass is actually going to put that he's a drug dealer on his shirt.
Yeah.
Or let alone actually happen to run into a sheriff. That's just
Yeah.
shitty ass luck. But, idiot.
Stupido motherfuckers. Anyways, okay, here's another dumb one. Woman breaks into her ex's house and then decides to go up the chimney, but then she thinks, I could probably get up there better and quicker if I just get butt naked. So not only did she go up there naked, she got stuck halfway up there.
Dude,
Naked in her ex.
nightmares.
Yeah.
And why the fuck would you think that you needed to go up into a chimney? She
I guess
obviously
'cause,
really does need to go
I guess
to a
because
mental hospital.
I guess because it's upstairs or something, and his room's upstairs, and she heard the alarm clock go off and him getting up, and she was like, "Oh shit!" And then he said he was getting ready for work, and he heard a faint, "Help me, help me." Man, if I
And
heard
he's
that,
freaking out, and and you think it sounds like Jody, and you're like, "That's weird." I mean, beep.
oh
and,
god,
That's weird. And then, sorry,
oh god,
I do want to go bleep her name out.
Nah, yeah, but
Shitballs.
of fire. Anyways, that was all the dumb news for today. We're got too busy talking about the 4th of July, so I won't do my dumb facts today, but we can't go a day without missing Ash Deep Thoughts with Ash Handy. Oh, and
Just kidding.
oh, you're getting ready? And her deep thoughts today are coming from big booty women.
BBWs.
Did you get that cocaine? Now that first one's gonna blow your mind, and I even watched it through the whole thing because sometimes they'll have like people that look like celebrities and so I thought that's what they meant. I don't know why that guy put that comment on there because the man's not in the porno and there's no one even remotely looks like him. It blew my mind. I was like, I had to watch this, so I watched it. It was
Hey.
a good one.
Everybody has watched porn at some point in their life, or still does. I don't care. It's totally okay. Hello,
Deep thoughts.
and welcome to another episode of Deep Thoughts with Ash Handy. I'm your host, Ash Handy. My thoughts today are going to be brought to you by Big Booty Women. Bill Cosby did nothing wrong. Pop me that, girl. Endured is correct. She certainly didn't enjoy that small pecker. She's got a banging body and booty hole. twerk to slurp. That's how I want the rest of those thoughts to progress. Thank you.
Yay! Yeah, that first.
I know
one,
that's why all of you listen.
that first one blew my mind though. Bill Cosby did nothing wrong, and I'm going, okay, is this like a parody? Is it someone that looks like him? Because they do stuff like that Lisa Ann chick, that porn star. She did a couple of parody porns like that, and the guy was like Barack Obama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I thought it might have been, and I clicked on it. I'm like, why did this guy put this comment in here when there's not?
One of the really popular ones,
Uh,
she did a lot of that because of her ethnicity, whatever she looks like. She did a lot of that with like Muslim ones, and now
Oh,
she's
yeah.
trying to get them taken off the internet and wants everybody to forget about them, and I guess it's like a really big deal.
just forget about my porn I did back then like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't look down upon porn stars. Like, everybody has a job. Yours might be being a porn star. That's fine. But how do you start
Yeah.
a job in porn and then decide 10 years later that you want to wipe the first
Everything
3
off.
years off and tell everybody, like, please forget about this? Everybody has been watching you get fucked on camera.
For years, and then you're
Yeah,
like,
like-
hey, let's act like it's. I guess she thinks it's Men in Black, but it's
God.
porno Men in Black.
Absolutely.
So when you're watching a porno and this chick is in it, you're gonna hear a knock on the front door and two guys in black and go, woo, with
No,
that pen
because
and go.
if that was real, then they would have taken away Two Girls, One Cup from all of our memories.
Oh my God, I'll never have that. That's scarred in my head.
That
so
it
bad.
scarred me for life. I watched
It's
it in high school.
Fucking nasty.
Because
I'm sorry.
that's what you did in high school, but it was
God, it's nasty. Why would you do that? Why would you even think that's cool?
but that's what I was about to say. There's people
But
out there that may
yes,
be into that, and you know what?
You can find a freaking porn fetish video now
Yeah.
for anything.
Well, and you can ask Steven. We're both very easygoing, man. Your thing is your thing as long as it don't involve children. Now, I do kick the shit out of pedophiles for fun,
yes.
and I'm not ashamed of that. But other than that, you know, you're into shoving pickles up your ass. I don't
Then
know.
go
whatever.
ahead and shove them some bitches so far.
Yeah, we don't care.
Just shove them up. Just like that, I shoved them. I shoved them, boss. Well, it's been such a great podcast today. You know, you people were listening to Steven. Well, not I guess I'm just going to go by Uncle Boo.
Uncle Boo. Yeah, because
We
I saw
just-
somebody on your Facebook call you that too.
It's kind of popular, you see. But y'all been listening to the most recognizable voice in podcasting. Uncle Boo and Ash motherfucking Handy over here. We are the superstars.
Yeah, we're uploading.
Listen, you know, we
the
know about
trailer.
hard times.
So please, if you're listening to
check
this
out
part
that
right here,
trailer.
check it out so that now whenever you tell people about us, there's at least a little sample so they
Yeah,
can
you'd be like, listen, this
figure
crazy
out the little
shit.
shit show that they're getting into. Because it is.
Look at these two crazy fucks.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
It kind of reminds me of that, you know, what is it?
If you want to feel good about yourself, tune in.
tune in. Hey, there's
if
always
you want to
someone.
feel good about your life that you think is shitty,
Yes.
tune in.
Tune into ours. It's
We're
not
here for
shitty.
you.
It's just busy as hell.
Yeah, we're here for you.
We're here for you. This is why we do it, so y'all can turn on them and go,
Look
But
at
sorry.
these poor motherfuckers, as everybody thinks as they listen.
But it's crazy. I love it, guys, and I love all the love we're getting and the likes we're getting and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
just
going
made our
along
Facebook
great.
page, and we're already up to 158,
Yes.
which, again, I know isn't a lot to a lot of y'all, but
Hey,
that's
I get.
158 people
Yes.
that gave a shit.
Well,
so
hey,
that's
guys.
crazy.
Let's do this. Let's get a a competition going. See if y'all can get the Facebook up to 400 likes.
Hell yeah.
Let's see if you can get our downloads up to 200.
I thought you were going to be like 200,000.
220,000.
I was like, take it easy on them.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that up to like 200 or 300, guys. We shoot low at first,
Let's do it,
and then
do
we'll
it.
shoot high, right? In a fucking quasi.
I believe in us. I
We
believe in
believe
us.
in all of us.
Um,
And seriously though, y'all contact us more on Facebook. Tell us about yourself. And I mean, I haven't asked Ashley, but I'll get her to check. We'll see if anybody from another countries wanted to join along. But yeah, y'all guys from Australia, Poland, come on, it's freaking Love Fest. Because Sunday, we're going borderline trashing
You
with
have
these
to
two
listen.
ass clowns, Uncle Boo and Ash motherfucking Handy. These two slapdicks don't know a goddamn thing. But they're
we
funny.
really don't. We're funny sometimes.
Yeah, freak out. The cream of the crop, it rises to the top. my
Oh my
friend.
god.
Woo! You lose them and win them in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, brother.
But guess what? We all made it through another week. If you're listening to this, we all made it
Oh,
through
God.
another week. So
Yes, it's Friday. I hope y'all enjoy. We'll have fun. And I have been loading some stuff up on Patreon, guys.
yeah, so like videos. If you want
I-
to see our ugly mugs,
Yes, I'm going to start putting our videos on Patreon, and then we're going to start doing like some special stuff. We're still going to be putting
I'm like Ricky Bobby on the camera, so you should check
Yeah.
it out. And he's like a fucking movie star. He should have
Yeah.
been on camera a long time ago.
Now, I'm glad I didn't go to Hollywood. Everybody would have tried to fuck me. Really. I'd been a
He
kid
just
getting
he couldn't have
fucked by
couldn't have
everybody.
handled the life of a
Yeah.
celebrity.
So, but I'm going to put a lot of extra treats and stuff on there. I'm going to still put
Mhm.
our episodes on regular, but some of the juicy stuff I'm going to start putting on Patreon for our hardcore fans, the ones that really dig us. And, you know, I do know somebody who has some stickers, but they're limited because we didn't order a whole lot because we want to see how it went. But if you guys really love us,
I put a picture of him on the Facebook page for first ones that did turn out really good. So shout out to my source in Oklahoma if you listen to
Yes.
this. I happen to be in the area and I picked them up.
yes, because see, now if people like them and stuff, we just get them shipped and be like, hey, you know what we like, you know what we want.
Exactly. I still need to put mine on my truck.
Yes. But yeah, guys, y'all hope you have a great day today at work, and don't haggle your boss too much. But if you do, slap him in the nuts for me. Just go walk up and say, you know what? I've been swined and dined with kings and queens.
And
Even slept in dumpsters and ate some refried beans.
we're still going to stick with the crime thing. So next week we'll
Oh,
just do a story
yes.
each, but it'll be lengthy enough to make the episode about an
Yes.
hour. So
Oh yeah, we're just trying to stretch it right now. I guess I could have done my dumb facts, but I don't want to run.
no,
us
it's
over.
okay.
That's okay.
I've noticed that it's good to have a couple hour ones long and then like a shorter one.
Yeah.
Because we have been talking a lot lately, but we will come
Yeah.
back to that. And like I said, I'm gonna contain all my paranormal spookiness until October
yes,
and
till
September.
October and September, because then it's own because then it's own G.
Yeah. So I will have another
guys,
crime
just
thing for
think,
you tomorrow.
This
Or
was
next time.
episode 13. We're getting really close to episode 20, and then episode 25 is going to be our anniversary episode. So we'll probably do something for a special, but we'll do something for a real good special for Patreon. We'll do a special for our Spotify fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
we
25
need to-
episodes, that's a lot, man. That's accomplishing a
Yeah.
lot. Because you figure, and it's like I was telling her, there's 52 Fridays in a week. I mean, in a year. And we've got to cut an episode for each Friday for you guys.
Sorry.
Sorry, she's posing.
All right, guys.
Anyways, well, we love you guys. See ya. And I will give another shout out to everybody who's listening to us. We're on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, and I appreciate everybody listening to us on iHeart. You're consistent, and we love it. And everybody in Poland, Australia, love you guys. Ain't leaving nothing out. Ashley says, "Yep, we're done. Shut the fuck up."
see you later,
And,
alligator.